Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill for Sports Choice Plus, and I'll bring you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the NFL Week 5, and we're covering the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs in an AFC West showdown. I want to make sure right now you go ahead and subscribe right now so you can get all the updates each and every time we post videos. And without further ado, we're going to get right into the action. But make sure you destroy that subscribe button for me so you can get the updates each and every week. Coming into this game, you're looking at the Las Vegas Raiders and exactly what they're doing moving forward. The frustrations are mounting. When you're seeing the game that they played last week, it was a very sloppy game against the Buffalo Bills. You see what they did well, and the first half was very competitive in that football game. Back and forth, back and forth. You saw a lot of what they did well. You saw some of the things that they don't do well. Derek Carr's frustration came later in the second half, where his protections were getting him killed. His protections were getting him hit early and often in the second half. And John Gruden not once changed his snap count. If you look back at that game, the Buffalo Bills were basically firing off the ball, anticipating the one hut. And when you see Derek Carr going to the line and basically they're not changing up anything, these guys are getting full-fledged starts over the Oakland offensive line. They know what's coming. They know what's going to be on the first hut. And there's nothing they can do about it because John Gruden's being stubborn. He has to call better plays, flat out. Carr was getting hit left and right. It was at one point in time where Carr dropped back. Within a half a second, he had Ed Oliver smooth in his lap. He didn't have a lot of time to do anything. And what was impressive, the Bills were getting a lot of this pressure with just four-man rotational front. That's what they were doing. They weren't using a lot of blitzes, a lot of linebackers, a lot of corners. Some of these plays were strictly four-man getting through and beating the offensive line in a tackle, and an extra tackle, the extra tight end, or the extra running back that was in there to block. When you're looking at the Raiders, they're going to have to eventually get rid of Carr. Carr is not the quarterback for them. I don't think Mariota is the quarterback for them as well. I just think that right now he's complaining publicly. He's tired of losing. He's frustrated. And they're going to try to move him for some type of trade value, whether it be draft picks, whether it be a superstar in return. You know, they're trying to get something for Derek Carr. I think that his sample size as a quarterback right now is pretty decent throughout the season. They haven't really played a lot of competition, but when they've played pretty good teams, they've struggled a little bit. And when you're looking at them playing the Kansas City Chiefs, it's not a lot of chances for mistakes. Patrick Mahomes does not make a lot of mistakes. When you look at Travis Kelce, when he gets the ball, he gets his job done. Tyreek Hill gets his job done. You look at Andy Reid is calling plays to make sure Mahomes is not getting hit. He's getting the ball away fairly quickly. And they're utilizing every single weapon on the roster that they have available to them to not only make catches, but to score touchdowns. And it's refreshing to see. This is a rivalry game, so your rivals know you a little better than someone playing you for the first time or just one time every 3 or 4 years. So the game, I don't think it's going to be as big of a blowout because, you know, rivalry games tend to be closer. But I will say this, though. Patrick Mahomes is going to have a big day. I could see him easily dropping 350, 400 yards in the first half. With all he has to do and all he has to work with, I think it's going to be something special. I think that not only coming off this week, you see for the rest of the year, I don't see too many more people beating the Kansas City Chiefs, who are the defending Super Bowl champions, because they're prepping well. They're playing well. They're bringing their A game every single week. They're bringing the best plays, the freshest plays that you could possibly come up with and dial up. And, you know, Andy Reid has his team in a chance to be repeat champions. So he wants to get that taste of another Lombardi trophy. So I'm picking the Kansas City Chiefs to win this one. I think Oakland is self-destructing in front of our eyes. John Gruden is being a little selfish as far as his coaching because he wants to do things his way with his ego. So all you Raiders fans, all you Chiefs fans, leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, thank y'all so very much for supporting me. Please share, like, and subscribe to the Facebook channel and also to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates each and every week. And until next time, my friends, y'all have a great one.